have a question for every single one. Have you guys, I don't know, in the voice acting industry, I guess, I'm sure there's competition and stuff like that. But have you ever gotten in an argument, or have you ever gotten one little fight and your mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle about that"?
I'm sure it was a great question, because everybody applauded, but I don't think a single person up here understood a word you said.
But I have to say, being a voiceover actor and doing this kind of thing all the time, the acoustics in there are awesome.
Yes, you are wearing your own private booth. Ask the question again!
It was a joke question, trust me.
Oh,
I was
okay.
at the last.
Shall we laugh, guys? You're a card.
Okay, no, I do have a question though, despite the Bel Air. But what is the stupidest thing you guys have ever done in the booth?
What is the stupidest thing you've ever done in the booth?
Tripped over yourself and smacked into the wall, or laughed so hard you fell.
Aaron!
I got trapped.
You got trapped. Wait, I'm actually not that surprised. But I want to hear the story. How the hell did that happen?
For 2 weeks, he ate studio phone.
Sennheisers are most nutritious. So what happened?
All right, I'm about 11 at the time.
So it was like 6 months ago.
Whatever. I'm so insulted. I'm 14. I'm a man.
Isn't this an 18-and-up panel? Actually, hold on. Who carded you? I did. It looked good.
Anyways. Where was I?
You were 11. It was 6 months ago.
Yes,
you got stuck in the booth.
Okay, one of the studios in Funimation, one of the booths that we're in is called Studio C, and they wrote closet on it because it's really, really small. So I'm in there, and what I do is I'll lean back in my chair right up until I have to record. And there's 3 beeps. So on the second beep, I go forward real fast, and then I do the line. So what happened was I had leaned back too far backwards, and so whenever I moved to lean forwards, it was kind of like the stool slid, and I ended up kind of eating my knees. And I was wedged in between the stool and the wall.
With his feet up in the air.
And so what the recording caught was me going, "Help me."
So I'd like the English teacher to tell everybody about how it's not good to lean back in your chair. An example.
I think the weirdest thing I've ever had to do in the booth, and Neil, you can join me in this because you had to do it too. It was on Power Rangers when we had to voice the Putty Patrollers. Because what we did was this. For hours we do. But the strangest thing, the freakiest thing is in voicing, this happens sometimes. You get in the studio, it's the first line of the day, and the engineer sets you up, and you start going, and you got to do some screaming and hollering, and the mic starts to drop, and so you're just following the whole thing down and hoping that
I did have a session for the Muppets where I played Beaker. And it's very strange because the director was in New York, and so they're saying, can you do that more frightened? And it's like, doing all the meeps, which was 10 years ago before, by the way, so I can't really hit those notes anymore. It's very sad, but yeah, you have that, no, sound more frightened, Same thing when I was doing a Wookiee voice, and it's like, sound friendlier. Now make him angry. So those were the 2 strangest sessions I've ever had.
I don't know if this technically counts because the thing that actually happened as a result was outside the booth. But Patrick Seitz will remember this, and maybe Jonathon Klein. Patrick Seitz was directing me in Girls Bravo. And there's a scene where Yukinari actually goes for once back to the planet of where it's all women. And he's being chased by an entire planet of women. And he's running, and he twists his ankle and falls, and then he has to get picked up and carried. And I'm like, oh, that's funny, let's take a break. I need to go next door to... This isn't even part of the joke. I'm going to go to the liquor store to get a snack next door because it was the closest place to get a snack. Vodka. And I'm walking to. I literally 6 steps out of the booth. I'm out on the sidewalk and I twist my ankle. And really badly. You know, not like I could just sort of cover it up and just sort of sweat through it when I come back. I literally had to sort of hop back in and go, guys, I'm sorry, I'm so stupid. Please believe me what I just did. And all Patrick could do was laugh. Somebody else got me ice because Patrick was laughing too much. I spent the rest of the with my leg up like this with ice, feeling like an idiot.
But your performance as a result was awesome.
It's so real.
Next question. Yeah.
Careful.
Well, I haven't. That's not weird.
It's a microphone. It just amplifies the sound of your voice.
Okay, before you all became voice actors, what was the stupidest thing you ever did in your life?
Went to an anime convention?
You mean for money as a job?
No, I mean the dumbest thing. Like, it could be an injury, it could be something you did in high school.
There's not enough time in this panel.
Okay, then just one person. Shout out like this.
I ran my car through my house.
That's funny, Travis. I ran my car through Cherry's house.
Have you guys had any personal items that you might have left at cons, like pop up on eBay at all?
What? Personal items that have been sold on Tom Baker's.
I mean, I've seen stuff that I autographed on eBay, and I usually write a note apologizing for them not making any money. It's like, sorry, I ruined the value of your toy. You know, or then, like, sometimes the first Transformer convention, I basically said, who should I make this out to? Dear eBay winner. You know, but no, my autograph usually brings down the value of very expensive toys.
I'm sure we'll all be seeing Travis Willingham's panties on eBay in a couple of weeks.
I don't think those things will make it to eBay, brother. That means somebody would be willing to part with them.
I will never sell them.
And I'm going to be wearing mine.